Now, you need to listen to this. There's a maize disease that is affecting the food basket of the entire country. This disease first came to the knowledge of residents there in Bomet in 2011. From what you understand, right now the losses go up to probably 1 billion shillings. Let's bring in our North Rift reporter, Mercy Kandie. Mercy, what do we know?
Yes, indeed, Linda. It's a very serious situation in the North Rift region. In fact, it's not only 1 billion shillings, it's 1 billion shillings and counting, considering that this maize disease, this virus disease, is known as the maize lethal necrosis disease and has affected the North Rift counties, the bread basket of the region, that is Nandi County, Uasin Gishu, Trans Nzoia, and Elgeyo Marakwet. Considering that maize, in essence, ugali, is the staple food for many Kenyans, some leaders in Trans Nzoia County want the President, Uhuru Kenyatta, to declare this MLND as a national disaster. Listen in to this story. As the maize dries up in the farm, it's a signal that farmers need to harvest. But the dryness being witnessed in parts of the North Rift is nothing close to the good signs of harvesting. But a viral maize disease, maize lethal necrosis disease, also known as MLND, a serious threat to maize.
Looking at the maize itself, we can see that it has been affected. The maize has prematurely dried up. This basically means we will not have any harvest. Because of the acreage, we're using a silage machine to cut it down. We'll then spray the land with Roundup and burn it, as advised by Minister of Agriculture.
Charles Boyd, a farmer in Uasin Gishu County, today destroys 15 acres affected by MLND, translating to a loss of over 1 million shillings. That is if the remaining 35 acres will not be affected.
Basically, will definitely affect us for next year because it means we'll have to rethink our strategy. We believe that the main cause of the whole problem was the late planting or the replanting that we were forced to do based on the rains or the failure of the rains.
The farm is among thousands of acres in Nandi, Uasin Gishu, Elgeyo Marakwet, and parts of Trans Nzoia County, the country's bread basket regions that have already been affected by the viral disease, estimated at over 1 billion shillings loss to farmers.
Its production impacts seriously on Kenya's food security. So a loss of 600 answered the direct problem in terms of income to our people. It has a direct impact on the national food reserves.
Most of the maize farms affected by the disease are those that were planted late following delay in the long rains, according to agricultural officials. There is also a great need to sensitize farmers on how to manage the disease by removing and destroying the affected crops to curb its spread.
They should do insurance cover, at least insurance cover for inputs that are used, that is the seed, the fuel, the fertilizer and all that, so that at least we don't have 100% loss.
MLND was first reported in September 2011 in Bomet County, South Rift region, and is transmitted mechanically and spread by several insect vectors. Farmers are advised to plant alternative short-seasoned crops in affected areas, practice crop diversification and crop rotation as a measure to contain the disease. During the planting season, farmers had the challenge of poor seed germination as a result of the very poor rains early this year. Now the MLND virus threatening to reduce yield of up to 100% in some farms. Mercy Kandie, KTN, Kaptinga Village, Uasin Gishu County.